And when you scare him, like me, he'll raise up just like a cobra and spread his neck. But he wasn't poisoned.
It bit you?
No, I caught him.
What was the name of the school, Jerry? For them?
Southern Christian Institute.
Mhm.
It was affiliated with Jarvis.
Can you tell them what year you went there?
I went there in 48 to 54. 52.
For
Wow.
4 years?
And I went to there, and then I went a year over at where your mother went. Your mother went to, what school did she go to? Did she tell you? Hmm? She went to Clark High. I graduated from Clark.
Do you know?
Our school was the first school to graduate in a public facility like City Hall. Not City Hall, but
the municipal auditorium.
auditorium.
Jerry,
But why should we be the first? And we wasn't the first. We wasn't the, we still paid taxes and to supply the things that it was to get the what you call them. We paid taxes to what?
for the public facilities, but you weren't allowed to go there.
We wasn't allowed to do
Y'all know what he mean by we?
Yes.
right.
Right.
We're
Okay.
brown.
Huh?
We're brown. I thought you was white. Who's white?
You
Jerry.
having all kind of good things.
Jerry, you know that I registered you for Clark in the year that you graduated, and they still send me emails about the reunions. Would you want to go to one of, do you remember those people?
I went to the reunion.
For Clark? Okay, I didn't know that. I knew you went to Edwards. I didn't know you go to the
I went
Clark
to
reunions.
Clark reunion, my girlfriend.
I don't want to hear about your girlfriend.
The
I'm
lady
joking.
I used to, my sweetheart was the thing, man. But yeah, I went to the Clark thing. We had too many things. In Clark, we had the chief of police was from Clark. Right over at Southern University. She went to school when he was the president of the
Black Panther?
no, when he was the president
Of
of
Southern University.
Education. You remember that you talked to me?
Yes, honey.
Yeah, what his name was?
I was hoping you wouldn't
Him
ask
and
me
I
that.
was.
Yeah, he passed me a few years ago. He passed a few years ago. It's a shame I can't think of his name right now.
Oh no, Proctor.
Proctor, Dr. Proctor.
I have a
That's
question.
right.
Why are you saying that?
I just couldn't remember his name right then.
Well, Dr. Proctor was.
Yeah, he was
my
very
friend.
nice.
In fact, we sit together, him and his wife. Proctor was Dr. Proctor.
Yeah,
Doctor.
is he still is he still living?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay, so I was thinking about somebody else.
No, Dr.
How
Dr.
old is
Proctor. Dr. Proctor was even
How old
was
is
the
he?
superintendent of the education in New Orleans too for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
How old is he?
He's my age.
Oh,
Maybe a
cool.
little younger. About a year younger. Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
When you was younger, did you ever join like any of those groups like with the Black Panther and stuff?
I did not,
Why not?
because I was in the Marine Corps.
Oh.
I was fighting on the thing of nonviolence.
Well,
Dr. Martin Luther King. You could march. We closed up a lot of buildings.
he just started the nonviolence thing. This man and I forgot his name. Is this man Gundy? Yeah, Gundy started.
Oh, that was in India, now.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was in another
He
country.
was in the same. He had the same philosophy as Gandhi. But nonviolence means, hey, you can walk and you close up these places, and the person that's in charge of this city, if they don't have any money coming through, you're in trouble. Because we had a lot of dollars, but we didn't utilize them in our interest. It was their interest because we bought T-shirts like that. I'm just using your T-shirt as a thing. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm not trying
We
to...
patronize their businesses rather than patronizing our own. So
Yeah.
not only were they on top, they remain on top because money determines who rises to the top.
Mhm.
So we help them to be the controlling class.
Okay, this is the place I used to live.
Okay, yeah, because I want you to tell us the name of all of them before you put them up. Is that that's the last one?
This is Lehman Hall. This is a place down on Britannia. I had a lot of things I drew a lot of houses on Britannia, but they all went underwater with I didn't have them laminated like this.
Mhm.
They all went underwater and I couldn't keep them. This is a house. If I had a car, I would bring you to this house today. Okay. This is my joy. One day I was driving from a friend of mine on Claiborne and at the monument of Martin Luther King. And I seen this man all rolled up in his, rushing over to this monument to keep warm and go to sleep. 2 days I kept seeing this man. It wasn't exactly, he was darker. But I do not draw dark people. Because we all black, whether we are light skinned or we're dark. But I seen this man in my dream. I go to sleep and I still see him. And one morning I got up about, let me see, it was early in the morning, about 2, and I started sketching. Just like if you see somebody and you're sketching them. And then I've added a little. You know what I added?
What?
The American flag.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's still American. He's black American. He's not white American. He's not Russian. He's not whatever.
Italian.
He's still American. But he's rolling this basket because he doesn't have anything. Maybe he's kind of messed up in the head. But when you don't have nothing, you always messed up in the head. Okay? I'm looking for a friend of mine. I'm getting back to this. A friend of mine is over. In fact, if I get my eyeglasses and everything, I'm going to see if he. No, he's retired. But his name was. What his name was? Linoleum, not Napoleon, or whatever you want to pronounce it. But anyway, I'm going to see if you're interested in going to that school, you talk to your daddy. You would never do nothing but enjoy yourself. You'll meet some beautiful little ladies, and you'll meet some beautiful teachers. you would enjoy doing your job, even if you got a little chore to do, like washing. Me, they wanted to put me on the farm to put up barbed wire fences. I'm a city boy. I don't know nothing about no barbed wire fence. You know what a barbed wire fence is?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Who can tell us what a barbed wire fence is?
Huh?
I want somebody to tell me. Okay.
Yeah, barbed wire fence is like, it's like rolled up and stuff to keep the animals from coming out.
Right.
What keeps them from coming out? You can tell me something about it,
There's
Jason?
sticky stuff on the.
Spikes.
There's like little sticky stuff on the barbed wire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
what do you
right.
call
And
it?
when like the
Spikes.
The spikes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
family's from the country.
Yeah, I
And
just wanted
the
to get
man
that out
told
there.
me his name was Mr. Jacobs. He said, "Boy, you can't do that." I see, and are kind of underwater. I see to myself, I see, you got that right. I said, you got that right. So they put me in a little thing of cleaning up around them, the bathroom, the showers. And I worked with the carpenter, Mr. Smith. He was the head of the carpenter. But I couldn't work on no farm because I wasn't used to it. But we had two fellas from a little place they called Learned, Mississippi. I can't think of the other boy name, but we used to call one fella Bowtie. Bowtie. Bowtie was strictly country. He even walk country. They picked cotton and I guess they came to school. Guess what? They came to school after October. You know why?
Why?
They had to pick cotton before they could come to school.
Oh, wow. They want to sharecrop
It was
themselves?
only 7 months that they could go to school because the plantation owners had them to finish their bill. They didn't have no electric bill. They picked it by hand.
Were they
And if I had-
sharecroppers?
Probably so.
Mhm.